Hey, good morning, guys. This is Alan Rising. It is Thursday, March 28th, and I happen to have an opportunity today to turn on. I don't know if any of you guys ever went to this site, but you could check it out on your own. They've got several different videos that you could check out as well. But I went to the site. It's called HebrewRadio.net, and they actually have a radio audio clip or whatever that I was listening to briefly just a second ago. And I want to play something for you and see what you might think. This is pretty shocking news that I heard. Well, anyway, I'll let you hear it and let you see what you think. So yeah, here we go.
Maybe there may have been something that needed shutting up, I think, is the bottom line to this entire story. Perhaps, if nothing else, the ambassador and those who were protecting him were somehow considered to be expendable by somebody. I wonder who that could have been. The Daily Mail has another story about not food. Different kinds of not meat that are appearing in things that are being marketed in Britain as maybe being meat. Not too long ago, it was horses, remember? This story says that a mystery meat, which has defied the best efforts of scientists to identify it, has been found in a lamb curry in the United Kingdom as part of an investigation, and it's getting bigger and bigger all the time, into food fraud. The discovery, it says, raises new questions about just what is going on in the British nation's takeaways and processed foods. It refers to an upcoming BBC documentary, and it says, has dog meat been found in our food? New takeaway horror after experts discover that mystery meat. Samples of curries and kebabs from 6 outlets in London were tested. The meat in the lamb curry couldn't be identified as to what kind of animal it was. One burger they found contained no beef at all, other than a bit of blood and heart. And beef in another dish was found to contain chicken material, including blood. It gets more and more unsavory, but the bottom line is, gee, what are the Brits eating? What is being passed off as food? And they didn't even get around to asking about the genetically modified Franken stuff either. And lest we forget, turning to these shores, the Supreme Court here. They are the only ones, recall, that are able to tell us what the Constitution actually means. You just hadn't noticed it before. Now they're getting ready to tell us whether or not what God wrote about marriage still applies in the former republics here. They're going to redefine, maybe, what marriage is and is not. There's a story by Cliff Kincaid up on the World Tribune about how not only is the Supreme Court anxious to do this, but the press is very hard at work trying to sell us on whatever may be coming. On the eve of Tuesday's March for Marriage, sick, whatever that means now, in Washington, and Supreme Court consideration of court cases on what is called homosexual rights, more evidence, says Kincaid, of the media bias driving the campaign to change America's culture and Judeo-Christian foundations has now emerged. Speaking at what was called a gay journalist event in New York.
Anyway, I just want to stop there. That video or that radio show is about 50 minutes long. But anyway, they talk about a lot of different news updates, what I think is very beneficial, pretty good to keep up to date on some things. I don't know if you heard that short little section there talking about dog meat. Wow. Guys, we really got to watch what we're eating. I mean, we really need to, I guess there's just no words for me to say. I mean, like I said before, do your own research and look into some of this stuff. I mean, man, the more that I'm learning, the more that I know for myself that I've got to stay away from certain foods and stick with Beyond Organic or whatever hasn't been processed or doesn't have chemtrails. Things that I have mentioned in the last several different videos that are very important for you know, to stay away from: sugar and general modified organisms and pesticides and hormones and all the things that they're putting in the crops right now. I don't care if people say that, oh, okay, this is supposedly organic. Check it out on your own. Check it out on your own in your research. Just because something is labeled as organic doesn't necessarily mean that it is organic. You have got to check the farmer's crop. You got to check where it's been produced and how the animals have been taken care of, because if not, your body is never going to get healed because it's constantly feeding the garbage in, the garbage out. So take this word of advice and look in it yourself, and I'll post my link on the bottom of this video, and we'll go from there. Have a great day, guys. Bye.